Welcome back to the series on pots, pans and packaging. So the 4 types of pots and pans that I would say to stay away from is aluminium, the copper ones, and if they are coated, then if the coating's broken, you want to be very careful of that because that can cause, copper is not a good thing to be cooking with. The Teflon coated and the ceramic coated. So these are the 4 that I would stay away from in your pots and pans. With your fry pans, we're very lucky, and we've known this for a long time, to have cast iron. So I do have a cast iron fry pan. I use it a lot. If it's seasoned well, it becomes non-stick. I also have an Australian made fry pan, which you'll see it has the map of Australia. Can you see that? It has the map of Australia right there. I don't know if you can see that. But this is also it's a type of cast iron, but it's a lot lighter than the old-fashioned cast iron pans. So Solid Techniques is a wonderful brand, so have a look at them up. My other stainless steel fry pans, well, they are stainless steel, and I bought myself a super duper one. It cost me, I remember at the time, sorry for not showing, I remember at the time this cost me around $400. I don't even remember the brand, but I purchased it probably 30 years ago, and it has been incredible. It is seasoned well, so it doesn't stick. If you buy a really good one, you put the money into it, and you buy yourself a really good one, then you'll be surprised that it won't stick. And remember that low fat is not an issue anymore. Good quality fats are really important. So when I'm frying, I make sure that I use an animal-based fat. And I will also use coconut oil as long as I'm not taking it up to a very high temperature. But my animal-based fats like butter, lard, tallow, and ghee will be used in these fry pans. And on occasion, I will put avocado oil in it because it has a higher smoke point. It doesn't go rancid and it doesn't oxidize as quickly as the other ones. Olive oil is around 180 degrees, so you can bake with that. But I would rather use my animal fats because they're more saturated. Saturated meaning that they do not oxidize as much, whereas monounsaturated, it will oxidize, and polyunsaturated, they're the worst of all. They're the ones that everybody tells you to use, such as canola oil, rice bran oil. Think about it. How do they get oil out of rice bran? It's a fiber. It's not a germ. But anyway, I've always thought that was weird. Grapeseed oil, how do they get that out of there? You know, you think of a grapeseed, they're going to have to use a solvent. Soybean oil, all of those oils that are polyunsaturated oxidize very easy under heat, and there's something that I would never use when I'm frying something up. And I'm not talking about deep frying, I'm talking about sauteing or frying up onions and garlic or putting some meat in. These are the things that I use when I'm using my fry pans. In our next video on pots, pans and packaging, we will be talking about what we store our food in. What is the best thing to store our food in, from hot foods right through to dry foods, wet foods and cold foods. I'll see you in the next video.